Alright, so I'm here on the floor with a new box of Kirby stuff. And I'm going to open it and cheat from the back. And you have all these lovely boxes. So this is the Corocoroid Kirby, and it's the second set of these. The first set has them holding like regenerative items from the Kirby series that are like very Japanese. And I think I have that set. Maybe not just in the collection yet, but I got these because he's holding the games he's from. Alright, so let's open one of these. So first of all, they're blind boxed. Never a good sign for a collector. That means you gotta dig into all of them. A case comes with 6 boxes. I'm gonna cut one open here. And see what we get. So in the box is this little guy. And at first you're like, wait a minute, that's just a ball. Well, you got to assemble it. Oof. So you got all this stuff on the inside. And it's all boxed too. Cling. So, wow. Well, that's kind of a disappointment. So the little box he holds is just this. And that means that you get a sticker. And you got to put the stinking sticker on the piece of plastic. Never enjoy that. So Kirby's supposed to sit on this little thing. It says Kirby on it. This little stand. So let's build a Kirby. Let's see, he's going to want, and this is going to be a little difficult without like a, let's see if that little thing, you get a little set sheet in here. Let's see, does it show you how to build it? Not really. It says, hey dummy, just figure it out. Put it together. You're smart enough, right? Well, problem with that is, can you necessarily get the right parts into the right spaces without a guide? Hey, well, I may not be assembling these while on video, because that would make for a boring video. I don't think that that's how you do it. Maybe that's how you do it. That is not how you do it. Hey, look, it's Kirby. Duh. Well, I'm going to pause, and I'm going to build these, and then I'm going to come back, and I'm going to show them to you, because that'd make a better video. See you in a bit. Alright, so I am through completing the figures, and bleh. I did have to open all 6 to get the complete set, so I've got 2 extras that I've opened. The 2 extras that I've gotten are the Kirby's Dream Land and the Kirby 3. On Super Nintendo. Super Famicom, actually. So these are the Japanese versions of the game. So, a couple of things. I've learned a lot about Kirby foot orientation. And I've also learned a lot about how stickers are terrible for collectors. So let's go through it. Here's the Kirby's Adventure. Or I'm sorry, Kirby's Dream Land. There's the Game Boy. You can kind of just see all the information about the figures on the back of the little piece of plastic that you stick the sticker to. It's nearly impossible to get a really nice stick to there. Plus, all the stickers that I got, and I'm not really sure why they did this, but all of them arrived like bent. They're all in the little packages next to all the figure pieces like the hands and the feet and stuff, and it's just bashed in there. So of course they're going to be bent. This one has a bad crease. Ugh, come on, camera. Yeah, so that's obnoxious. They kind of just wiggle there on the stand. So they don't sit on the stand very well. Next one was Kirby's Adventure that adds the... This is where Kirby had like blue eyes. That's true on the box art too. So there you go. And you can kind of see it's tough to really figure out where the feet are going to go, because all the feet are different for Kirby. And I really didn't know that. I figured it was just, you know, 2 circles. Well, Kirby's Adventure Kirby kind of has little tips. Whereas like the modern version has kind of tips, but they're more rounded. It's subtle, but it, you know, trying to figure out where the feet go on a round figure is kind of interesting. I figured that by the second figure, if you put the round pieces together and put the pegged hands, I guess, and feet in after you make the ball, it's a little bit easier. But you got to be careful. You got to leave it open just a little bit, and then you got to kind of fit it in and then shut it. Let's see. Next one is the Super Famicom Kirby. I'm pretty sure that's Kirby's Dream Land 3. Is that, maybe that's the box art for like Kirby Superstar or something? I'm not completely familiar with it, but I'm sure I'll get a comment on it. Yeah. Last one is the Kirby Star Allies. So they decided to go with the most modern Kirby. He's got like the little blue bit in his eyes and all that. So Kirby Through the Ages. I thought it would be a lot better set. I'm kind of disappointed. A, with the stickers, obviously, and B, the assembly's not great. Actually, the figures kind of feel a little cheap. They're not very heavy. I wouldn't say necessarily cheap, but like the plastic is pretty thin. And you know, just model kits in general, stuff you have to put together yourself. It's just of a certain quality. So I wouldn't say they'd break easily, but I wouldn't say that they're like my best Kirby figure either. So that's kind of the review. Would I recommend it? I don't know. It's up to you now, because I thought the I wasn't expecting little pink pieces of plastic for the box art. I was expecting like full box art, like printed onto the little thing. I mean, I've seen that done before, so I'm kind of annoyed and disappointed. But what are you gonna do? I ordered these from Ami Ami. They are from Good Smile, who does the Nendoroids and stuff. And I'm not really sure if they do Corocoroid figures for other licenses, but they have a boatload of licenses, so I wouldn't be surprised. Another interesting note is that it recommends that you be 15 to build these. At least 0 to 3 is marked out. 4 in the set, you get 6 in a box. This is the second set of them. I think I mentioned that. Yeah, that's about it for these guys. Thanks for watching.